Hey guys, welcome to another episode of my bike build, and you're watching the KR Moto channel. Alright guys, I've done this video like 3 times, and for some reason this thing was stuck on camera shot. I don't know what was going on with it, so I've got to hurry up and do this or my battery's gonna die. I probably should have replaced my battery, but anyways, I basically wanted to show you how an easy way to bleed a dry system on a 1990, it would be a 1998 to 93 Suzuki Bandit, even a GSXR, I think it would be the same. So basically, yeah, I'm going to show you this real quick and go through basically what I've done to the bike so far, and hopefully this recording takes, because I'm getting tired of doing this over and over and over again. But basically what I did is, okay, I got me my line here. Everything was dry on here. So basically what I did is, you can go to Coastal and you can get one of these for like $1.50. I bought 2 of them. I use these for my horses when I had my horses to worm them, and a lot of these come already preloaded. But besides the point, you can get these for like $1.50. I bought 2 of them. So basically what I did is, this whole system was dry, right? So I basically stuck this in here. I sucked up the brake fluid, stuck it down in there, and slowly squoze this down in the system, because gravity it better works downhill than it does uphill, right? So you're pushing the brake fluid through here all the way through this, and then what I did is I took the brake caliper completely off, and I stuck this old rotor on there that I've got off of these wheels, off of the Bandit. I just stuck this down in there so I could watch what was going on. Kept squeezing it down in there until I got the brake pads to where they're at right here. And then if you do it from here as well, you can squeeze your brake fluid in there and keep it in there. You're just feeding it up instead of down. But I think going down is easier, right? So that's what I did. I went down with it. And basically I got my pads to right there, put my rotor back on, and I just bled the brakes. I did the normal pumping, the 1, 2, 3 hold, and you take your wrench, you open, close. 1, 2, 3 hold, open, close. Real quick, right? Watch your fluid in this, okay? And you want to make sure that you ain't got no leaks. Also, this brake fluid, it will eat paint. Powder coat, it has a hard time eating powder coat, but if you've ever got this shit on your damn hands, you can feel it warming up. It does it to the paint. You don't want to get it on the paint because it'll eat it. This actually neutralize it. The WD-40 will neutralize it, so keep this on hand, soak a rag with it, so that way you don't have any issues. When you do get it on your paint, don't panic. You can use also alcohol. Rubbing alcohol will work well. But I wanted to show you guys this because I had a hell of a time actually bleeding my front ones, because I had the same thing going on with the back ones, and that's why I had to take these out. Because I've had these brakes. I bought this rear rotor, or this rear caliper, probably I want to say 2.5 years ago. So what I had to do is, the pistons were sticky in there. I had to push them out, push the pistons out, and all I did was run some WD-40 through there, and I worked them back and forth, pumped it back up. The same thing that was going on with these. I had the same bull crap. I had 1 stuck piston here and 2 up at the top, and I kept bleeding the brakes, and I'm thinking, okay, there's no air in there, and no, there's not. You know, and I did the famous wrapping the zip tie around here and see if I got any bubbles out of there. Did it, sat there for 2 days, no bubbles. So I tried bleeding the brakes again, and I was like, wait a minute, I know what's going on here. The pistons are sticking. So all I did was I took the brake calipers off, and I basically just took them and then squoze them, you know, pumped them up and squoze the brakes to where they were all the way closed, and I had to reopen them up, and I did that, and it helped. And you can see how hard those are. I mean, they are really freaking hard. So yeah, I lucked out with that shit. So that's what I got going on. Also, the clutch. The thing with the clutch, they told me, let me close this door because I got a freaking train coming and it sucks. There's like 3 of them a day and it gets really annoying. Anyways, the thing with the clutch. So day before yesterday, they told me this thing would be here on the 18th. The 18th was yesterday, no clutch. Then they proceed to send me another message saying it would be here on the 21st. Yesterday, they sent me the message saying there it'd be on the 25th. So yet again, guys, no first ride. So basically, I'm just getting everything buttoned up and tidied up on this thing to make sure everything's torqued. Everything's good on the bike. My temperature gauge, I already have the wires for it. They runs here. I got the light, like I said. I just need to make a bracket for it here. So, and then this little wire that you see right in there, right there, you see that little wire dangling there? That is to my tachometer. I'm gonna run that to what used to be called my spark generator, and there's no longer a spark generator there. I've got the Dana coil ignition system running through here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook that to this, the wire it into the number 1, and I should have a good spark. So I'm sorry I had to make this a quick video, but basically that's what I got going on with the GS. I'm trying to get it done. So I got this shit right here I need to torque down. This over here, I've checked all the torques. I had to take this apart and redo some shit to it. Yeah, so I need to get some more padding in here, which I have for my battery. I want to paint this, so I'll probably end up doing that. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this here. So I'm having a hell of a time trying to find a bolt this size that's the same thread. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over to my buddy's house. I'm going to ask him if I can politely use his grinder on his bench, and we're going to flatten this down, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use his drill, and he has a really nice freaking drill. So I'm going to drill through this, through here, and then I'm going to use a countersink on the back. I'm going to countersink the hole, so that way I can use my fitting and just screw it in here, the small fitting, and I can run my oil pressure gauge up there. The temperature gauge is not a problem. Also got this plugged. I got it off to the speedometer. Another thing I might do is so my speedometer cable, it runs off of, they want me to put it here, and it's like a big fucking thing that bracket that I'm supposed to make, and then stick a magnet to it right here. And so when every time it passes a magnet, it picks up the speed, right? So basically all the newer bikes that run digital, like this one right here, they've got a sensor inside here somewhere that runs off your countershaft sprocket. So I'm going to try to run my sensor in here so you can't see it, and the wiring won't be ugly, and there's not a lot of bulky shit going on over here. So basically that's what I'm going to try to do to the inside of this. I'm going to try to run my speedometer in there, and I'll just put the magnet in there on my countershaft sprocket so it's nowhere in the way, and make sure that it will not come off. So that's the only thing that I'm concerned about. But basically, guys, that's what I've been doing. So anyways, please don't forget to leave a comment. Leave me a thumbs up. It helps the videos. It helps my channel. I really appreciate it. And please subscribe. I've got over 500 subscribers now, and I really appreciate it. You guys just stay tuned, because I'm going to do a first ride on this thing. I'm just waiting on the clutch for this stupid thing, and hopefully it comes soon. As soon as it does, I'm going to get it on there, because it's like a 15-minute job. All you got to do is re-put the oil in here, and we'll be good. And we're going to do a first ride on this thing. I also even I got a bracket for my handlebar bracket for my GoPro. So anyways, guys, you guys take care. And like I said, don't forget to hit the subscribe. And thanks for watching. Peace.